Hey, it's Robert. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. So I'm just stepping into this field, and I would love whatever help you can give, whether or not you have someone I need to meet, a principal or the teacher who I can interview for my podcast, or someone who's just really passionate about education. That would be a great person for me to meet and learn from. I so appreciate any help you can give me. Thank you so much. So what I'm going to give you, this is going to be a really brief introduction to the content that I want to deliver to children in high schools and middle schools to increase their learning speed and show them some of the more recent science around psychology and learning that can be super helpful to them. So here's how the talk goes. How many of you would like to learn twice as much in half the time? And how many of you would like school to be a whole lot more fun? How many of you would like to do both? My name is Robert Love, and this is Unleash Your Genius, how to use proven scientific techniques to make learning easy and fun. Now, before I get into the science and the learning techniques, is it all right if I tell you a little bit about my story and why I'm so passionate about this? When I was younger, I had trouble learning. I had trouble reading. I was one of the slow kids. And I remember in second and third grade, I was pulled out of class, which I thought was really embarrassing, to meet with tutors and to meet with the reading teacher. And I felt really bad. I was just really struggling with learning. And so then in fourth grade, I was diagnosed with ADHD, and my parents put me on Ritalin. And I finally began to focus, and I began to be able to pay attention and learn. And because my attention went so much towards education, I lost balance in my life. Throughout middle school and high school, the only thing that mattered were sports and school. Nothing else mattered. I made very few friends. I was socially awkward. I had 0 dates in all of high school. I didn't know how to talk to girls or how to behave socially. And so something strange happened in college. I actually started to do really well. And then again in grad school, that success continued. And along my academic journey, I have learned some principles that really make learning not only easier and increase memory in the classroom, but also make learning fun. So that's what I'd like to share with you today. So first is you need a why. You need to have a why you are learning this. So for example, if you're a student in school and you have no specific reason for learning this information that you see, perhaps you just learn it because you want to get good grades, you want to go to a good college, you want to please your parents. Your why can simply be, I want a good grade. If you're studying biology, maybe it's, I want to be a doctor, and this is important for me to know this. So have a why for whatever you're learning. The things that I read and learn now, my why is basically, how can I use this to improve my life and improve the lives of others? Number 2 is to use your body in learning. So there's great research by Harvard business school professor. Her name is Amy Cuddy. She's a psychologist. And what she wrote about in her book Presence is that when we stand in a powerful position like this, if you can see there, my hands are on my hips and my feet are spread wide apart. This is what she calls a power pose. Now, when people stand in this pose for 30 seconds, something awesome happens. Their testosterone increases and their cortisol decreases. What does that do? So testosterone is about power and dominance and action. So we feel powerful when testosterone goes up, and we're more likely to take action. Cortisol, that's our stress hormones. It's secreted when we're aroused and scared. We got to bolt and we got to run, fight or flight. It's our stress hormone. When it goes down, we become less stressed and less anxious. So we feel powerful to take action, and our stress decreases. Now, do human beings learn better when they're stressed or not stressed? Not stressed. It's very difficult to retain information when we're anxious and trying to learn. When we're relaxed, we have low cortisol, we learn much better. And the science has proven this. So they'd have people stand in a posture like this, or a posture like this, head down, crossed, very unpowerful. And then they would give them a number of tests. And so they found that people who stood in the power pose performed better in a variety of areas. Number 1, they had greater focus, they had greater persistence, they persisted longer at unsolvable word puzzles. They had greater creativity, they had greater confidence, and pardon me, it's my hourly gratitude alarm. And so all these cognitive tests, basically anything they could measure they found a benefit of standing like this. So let's use this in the classroom. Let's stand like this before class, so we all feel good, confident, and relaxed to learn. Let's use this at night when we study. If you're going to sit down and study and read a book and you want to retain the information, why not give yourself a hormonal, endocrinological, physiological boost to your body and your mind by standing like this? It costs nothing, it's super easy, and it's proven to work. So that's another thing that I want to bring to the classroom is, and to help students, is just show them the power of posture and how posture can affect our body and our mind and really impact learning. Lastly, the third thing that I want to share with you is the power of review. So in the 1920s, a German psychologist by the name of Ebbinghaus did some cutting-edge research on memory, and in fact, it's still exceptionally valid today. What he did was he memorized nonsense words, gobbledygook, that had no attachment to anything. And so what he did was he'd memorize these words, and then he would see how long it took him to forget. And he found that basically the more he reviewed, the more it stuck in his brain, which is not surprising. But here's the amazing part. He found that if he reviewed immediately after learning it, like 20 minutes after learning it, and then at the end of the day, and then reviewing it for 5 or 10 minutes at the end of every day for 7 days, and then again at 30 days, basically his retention went up 80%. So one way to make studying effective, easy, and more powerful is to have it be a regular review of what you learned that day, what you learned the past week. And the other way to use this is in the classroom. So when class starts, a great way to start it is after the body poses, after getting everyone feeling good, is to say, hey, what did we learn yesterday? Who wants to share? And how have you used that in your life? The more connections we make with the information, the stronger it stays in our brain and the more useful it becomes to us. So review. So, thank you so much for watching this. So to review the learning techniques, number one is you need to have a why, have a crystal clear reason why you are learning this. When we have a why, we're motivated to learn, and we're putting it in a bucket in our brain. So a med student learning biology, I'm learning this because I want to save lives. They're putting it in their med school bucket, right? So get a why for what you're learning. Number two is posture, is body, is use your body to feel powerful. And anyone can do this at any time to feel strong and to reduce stress and to improve the ability of your mind to retain information. So number two is posture. And the third one is the power of review, what we're doing right now. This increases the likelihood that you're going to remember this information probably by 50%, just reviewing it this one time immediately after. Review at the end of the night, your retention can go up to 80%. So that's pretty cool. So, thank you so much for watching. This is the kind of stuff that I want to bring to the classroom. I want to use it to help students and to help teachers and to bring current cutting-edge science into the classroom to benefit everyone. That is what I'm passionate about, and that is really what I'd love to do. And so here's what you can do to help me if you'd like to be of assistance. I would so love it if you would provide a testimonial. And a video testimonial would be super easy and so helpful. If you would just take out your iPhone, hopefully you don't drop yours, and then just recording yourself, you're saying, hey, my name is John Smith, and, well, let's do John Doggett. I love John Doggett. My name is John Doggett, and I'm a professor at the University of Texas, Austin. I just watched Robert Love's Unleash Your Genius training, and it was really powerful. I learned about how just standing in a posture can improve our learning, and I want to bring that to my classroom and help my students. And I highly recommend you invite Robert Love to speak at your school and that you check out his trainings. They're really powerful. So that's it. That would be so helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful to you. I hope you can use this in your work and in helping your children with their schoolwork. And I'm, just doing this, I'm so excited for my future. I've been kind of wandering in and out of different professions, and this one feels so good. I can't imagine anything more exciting and fulfilling than sharing learning techniques with students and teachers to make the world a better place. I'm so excited, and thank you so much for helping.